Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. All right, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts. First of all, congratulations on this incredible honor, this CollegeBound Initiative. Such an incredible organization. Talk to me about the honor tonight. It's got to be so cool.
It is very cool. I mean, I just love Ann Tish and what she's done, first of all, with kids and education in school and highlighting it and making it just like such a major accomplishment. But also for myself, too, growing up a child of the South, didn't really necessarily grow up with the kinds of opportunities that I think children should always have. So I think anytime we can champion that and make sure other kids get those opportunities. I mean, both of us came from parents who really valued education, and I think it's terrific.
When you have a platform like the both of you have, being public figures and being in the media, to be able to give back, what does that mean for both of you?
Well, we were fortunate. I know I was. There was a program here in New York City called the Higher Achievement Program. It was run by Jesuits, and it gave kids who were from underprivileged neighborhoods who had they thought had a future, a chance. So I got a full scholarship to a Jesuit high school, and that kind of launched me on my way. I went to Xavier High School downtown. It was a Jesuit military school. We were ready for the next crusade, and it really kind of put me on my path. And so somebody did something for me. So any chance I get to do something for kids in New York. I mean, Ann Tish started this thing off with the Young Women's Leadership Network, and then that kind of morphed. And then the natural progression was the CollegeBound Initiative. So anything we can do to help we're happy to do.
I love seeing these kids tonight. What would be your message to these children as they go through childhood, teenage years to be successful?
Oh my gosh, I would say just first of all, don't doubt yourself, because I think as kids you always do that it's going to be okay on the other side, number one. But the other thing I would probably say is just go for it. Grab every opportunity you can, because they're very fortunate too. They're being presented with these great opportunities, so just grab it and just know that the future is bright and go for it. That's what I would say.
So I just started your book, I've got to tell you. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
I think you guys stand for everything that is good in society when there is so much bad. Talk to me about writing about your marriage and being able to put your values out there for people to see.
Well, I didn't want to write the book.
Oh my gosh, here we go with that
So
again.
you were dissenting.
But I didn't really have a vote.
It's so good.
So, well, thank you.
You had a vote. You had a vote.
We did the way
He was worried that we would start fighting in our writing style, because I'm a little controlling from time to time.
So we never wrote. We were never in the same room when we wrote it.
You're
which
kidding me.
was the best way. It was. I heartily recommend that for everybody.
He wrote a chapter, I wrote a chapter, but you know what? It really was sort of my idea, because I thought Al and I have been so fortunate. We both came from neighborhoods where we really didn't really necessarily have all the privileges that a lot of people have had, but we had parents who really believed in us and believed in education, so we had that leg up, and we've just been so fortunate. And so I think to be able to share a little bit of our successes, our failures, our challenges, our triumphs. We have children that we're raising here. We're trying to give them a fairly normal life in New York City, and we're competing against each other on competing networks. So I just thought it was kind of a rich
I was
atmosphere.
laughing about that, by the way, because I'm like the ABC, NBC. I wonder if there's a personal rivalry at the house with that.
Yeah, well, we don't tend to talk about our networks that much. No. If anything, I get upset with him because he didn't give me the forecast, and I really needed it, and
Nobody
whatever.
pays attention. Even when I gave it to them, they don't believe it. So.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But it was really a joy. And I have to say it's been fun promoting it, because we're getting a chance to see each other. We travel so much, we're doing so many other things. We don't really always see each other. So now we come together over the book.
That's how we've survived 20 years. We don't see each other.
And compromise, which I love. By the way, I saw you're in Ghostbusters, and I know you're a Ghostbusters super fan.
I am.
How crazy is that to be in, first of all, to have a cameo in the movie, but then you're watching the trailer, and there you are.
I was stunned. I didn't know I was in it. And so when it popped up, it was a pleasant surprise. I mean, because I'm really looking forward to this movie. I'm kind of stunned. I think there's a kind of a sexism going on. The people are complaining about the trailer, and I think it's solely because I think it's a funny trailer, but I think it's because it's women. I hope.
It's awful.
But I think it's going to be a terrific movie.
You guys, especially from a media perspective, have become role models. What does that mean to you? Because people look up to
The
you.
role model business is in bad shape.
Speak for yourself.
That's what it means.
I think it's in great shape.
I think it's an opportunity for us to as we said, give back in a different way by trying to set an example. I mean, I don't really think of myself as a role model every single day, but I suppose that we are. And so I think to the extent that we can encourage and hopefully inspire other people to just keep going, even in the midst of difficult times and challenges, I think it's something that I take seriously, and I'm humbled. I'm humbled by it.